Alright, so I remembered to hit the record button this morning for this one. Alright, so let's begin our day by making a smoothie. Once again, for those who still don't know what a carrot looks like in the dark, this is what a carrot looks like in the dark. It still looks like a carrot. It's still a carrot, it's just dark. I'm just waiting for the lamp to come in to put it on the table. I'm just waiting for the lamp, but it still looks like a carrot. By the way, thank you so much to Instacart for sponsoring today's video. Let's make a carrot smoothie. A carrot smoothie that is very healthy for the human body and that will help to excavate one's former thoughts and replenish your former thoughts with vitamin C thoughts that will help you to continue to flourish and grow when you have vitamin C thoughts and not wood burning thoughts. So for this one, da-da-da-da, I think I'm gonna end up using all of this because I don't want to remake anymore for this weekend. I just want to wake up and drink it. So I'm going to use all of that. And for the next segment, you'll end up seeing that in April, okay? So I'm using 4 carrots in order to make a carrot smoothie, which should last me personally the entire weekend, all the way through until Sunday. All right? So first of all, you start by chopping off the ends that are not quite nourishment to your soul. They just kind of help to keep the carrot in shape when it's growing. That's it. Not quite nourishment, they just help to keep the carrot in shape, and that's it. Just like you have your human feet that helps to keep you in shape as a human, this is called the carrot budding. The carrot budding that helps to keep you in shape. This is the carrot budding. You throw those away. You don't want to eat those because you don't eat a human feet now, do you? I don't think so. Well, at least I don't. At least I don't. These ones are very good because this blender can crunch them up pretty much in that status. It can also crunch it up whole as well, but it just crunches it and blends it faster when you cut it down. So I'm cutting it down for that, but the Instapot blender can blend this down whole as well. I just don't got the time to be sitting there for that. Alright? So just do that with the other blender that you saw me use a couple days ago for that bechamel carrot sauce. That was the white blender. That's a sauce blender. That's not a smoothie blender. You'll be seeing me use that in another meal or another day. But this one is for me to enjoy. So I'm going to smooth it out and press it out so that I can enjoy this. Now, as a product maker, what does this type of blending with us when it comes to products in makeup? Blush. Blush it in. You get blush. When you use the Instapot blender and you make a smoothie, you blush it in. You blush it in by making a blush for your skin that adds a little bit of color and a little bit of gradient to your skin. So, blush it in. Make some carrot juice. Make a carrot smoothie to help you blush it in. Alright? So, let's go add some sweetener, sugar, brown sugar. Is the makeup ingredient. What does brown sugar do? You know that nice shimmer and that nice sheen that you see on top of the blush comes from brown sugar. Comes from brown sugar, honey. Brown sugar gives you that nice sheen, and I'll show you what I mean by that at the end of the blending. Okay, let me show you first of all. Take a look at this carrot and how it be looking right now. It be looking kind of rough, right? It be looking kind of rough, like it's just gonna sit on your skin patchy before you blend it out. You're gonna see how it gets that nice sheen look at the end of the blend. And by the way, one for the road. Mm, too small. A little bit more. Now grab some water. Now, if you wanted to change the undertone of the carrot juice, yes, you can definitely use lemon juice and mix that in, or you can use something in a tart range to mix it in to change the undertone, but it is still gonna be the shade Riri 10 from the Suede blush. It's just gonna have a different undertone because the main ingredient is orange. This is just the flat underlining tone of Riri 10. Depending on the type of water you use, it comes from different areas, which gives you different undertones of Riri 10 when it comes to a blush. All right. Oh, and by the way, yes, it also does depend on the thickness of the smoothie, and the amount of water you use also gives you the texture to the base of the thickness. Okay, so let's start the smoothie function, and we'll press the smoothie button, and we'll press it, and that should get the smoothie. See how as it's blending, it's changing color? That's what we mean by undertones as well. Undertone changes as the ingredients, giving you several different and as it's ending the blending, it's getting a little bit smoother. But in order to figure out if that is the right texture, you taste. Because what you put in your body also exuberates what you put on your skin when it comes to makeup, body care, health care, all of that clarity. What you put in your body should match what you put on your skin. So if you put clown in your body, you're going to get clown on your skin. If you put Jesus Christ in your body, you're going to get Jesus Christ on your skin. Mm. And that is rather thick. So I want it to be a little bit more smooth. So I'm going to add just some more water. Just a little bit more water and a second blend. You know what? Let me just add all of that. And the second blend on the smoothie section. Once again, I did that wrong. Smoothie. more sugar. Now that's looking a little bit better on the edge. It's looking a whole lot better. Now let's taste that. Perfect. Perfect. Now, perfect texture. Now the only thing to do is to add a little bit more brown sugar to taste. Just a little bit more brown sugar to taste and a final blend. Texture is perfect. A little bit more brown sugar to taste in order to add the final blend. Okay, and now smoothie. That's why you gotta stay close. It moves. And that blend as I want because that might blend up the entirety of the sugar. Okay, so let's take that off and let's give a huge taste test there. Perfect. Perfect. Perfection. Now let's pour it up and taste it. And this will give me enough smoothie to get through an entire weekend. And therefore, what I can do is when I want to drink some of this later, if I don't want to drink the entire thing, is freeze it in the freezer and drink it. All right. Cheers, everybody. Put a little bit of Jesus or a little bit of clown, whichever you choose. My way is Jesus, because I'm good, because I got God on my side. Choose your clown, I'm good. Mmm, perfect. Smooth, buttery, a little bit of carrot grains in there. Why? Because I didn't peel the skin. You want it to be extra smooth? Peel the skin. You don't want it to be extra smooth? Don't peel the skin. But you're still putting a little bit of Jesus and getting all that C in you. Vitamin C. Carrots provide vitamin D too. But put some vitamin D in you, and you get your hair a little bit of nappy afro with it too when you get a little bit of vitamin D and some Jesus at the same time. Mm. Excellent. And with that being said, I've had my carrot smoothie, I've had my yogurt, I have had my morning blessing, and that's my morning prayer from 5 a.m. still working in the form of food. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!